Hi everyone, and welcome to the video that's going to show you how to convert any vehicle into heavy form. Now this was one of the best discoveries I've ever known in LCS, absolutely incredible. And Yerdner555 originally found a heavy exclusive colour dark brown Patriot in a volatile situation. And everyone thought that it was just a mission exclusive vehicle, but it turns out that it's actually not, because guide writer Metal Militia figured out that actually you can convert any vehicle into heavy form, and the Patriot that was in heavy form just happened to be converted, but no one knew about it. So Metal Militia confirmed that aspect. Really epic find. So yeah, it was a pretty epic discovery on the whole, and I'm going to show you how to do it. There's only one significant drawback about this quest on the PSP, because I have not found a way to make this repeatable. So you have to pass the mission to convert one vehicle into heavy form, and you can't repeat the mission again. But I have seen Zazazar691's video on making multiple heavy vehicles using this trick, but on the PSP it crashes my game every time. So I'm just going to show you the way where you just pass the mission, and I'm going to show you how to pass the mission without getting double percentage, because you can actually pass this mission twice. If you want to do that, you can, but I'm going to show you how you can just pass it once and fail it once. And yes, we need to use on mission 0 again to do this quest, and it's the simple on mission 0 stage 1. So what I recommend to do is, if you have your chosen vehicle, you might as well save it in your garage, because this is probably the most glitchy out of all the on mission 0 tasks, so you're probably not going to make this first time unless you're quite lucky, but I do know some good techniques that will help you out. I'm going to be converting my fireproof exclusive colour black Kuruma into a heavy fireproof exclusive colour black Kuruma. So when you have your vehicle saved, you want to go to the fire truck in Harwood, because we need to perform stage 1 of on mission 0. And stage 1 of on mission 0, you can use any vehicle that has an R3 mission, so firefighter, vigilante, paramedic and taxi driver. But I like using the fire truck because you can always find one in the same location every time. It saves you having to look around for a vehicle. And since we don't need to perform stage 2 of on mission 0, you can use the fire truck easily. Now if you want to convert a vehicle into heavy form, but you cannot fit it into the Portland garage, I'm going to make a video on this topic a bit later, but you have to keep the entire vehicle in memory until you unlock Staunton Island, and it is bloody difficult if you don't know what you're doing, so don't worry, I'll make a video soon enough. Now what you want to do at stage 1 of on mission 0 is get the driver's door next to the rampage, so that Tony gets out of the vehicle, he activates the rampage. That's all you have to do. I made a great demonstration of this in my fireproof explosion proof Hellenbach GT video, and I showed you how to use a car or a fire truck to activate stage 1 of on mission 0. And now we pretty much just wait for the timer to run down to 0. Okay guys, I'm nearly at 0 now, so as you remember, as soon as the timer hits 0, get into your vehicle, activate the R3 mission as soon as you can. And if you timed it correctly, you'll get this glitch display where you're running the rampage and the R3 mission at the same time. And in this case, you can cancel the R3 mission like that, and you just have the rampage timer left. So what I recommend you do now is you get your chosen vehicle and you drive straight to a volatile situation. So I'm going to park my fire truck here. And it is a shame, because I've never found a way to fail the mission and convert a vehicle into heavy form. You have to pass. But the good thing is you can pass in a good way, or you can pass in a bad way, completely up to you. But you have the option to pass the mission twice, which will give you double percentage. So you get 100% early, but I'm not really fussed about this kind of thing, because you can still do the optional tasks even when you're at 100%, and then you would never know that you got 100% early. But I'll show you anyway how you can pass the mission just once, but it also requires a mission failure as well. So make sure you get into the mission before the rampage timer comes to 0. Otherwise you'd be performing this mission in the classical sense, without on mission 0 being present. So yep, what you do is just go straight to the yellow marker, but do not drive your vehicle into the yellow marker. Very, very, very important. Do not drive your vehicle into the yellow marker, whatever you do, because that will automatically screw up this entire process. You'll just have this epic glitch at the end and the mission will fail, you'll get nothing. So park your chosen vehicle just in front of the ammunition alleyway, like that. It doesn't matter if the rampage timer goes down to 0 before you enter the marker, makes no difference at all, so don't worry about that. The rampage is just there to be failed at any point during this quest. And finally, when it does fail, you'll be able to cycle through your guns. And what you have to do is you have to take out the first wave of Sindako members, you have to take out a second wave of Sindako members, but the final and third wave of Sindako members, you must only kill the driver and not the passengers. Just be warned about that. Very important, do not kill the passengers of the third and final wave. And what you want to do as well is you want to kill the Leone guards, because they do get in the way and they interfere with this process. Like that. So now you've got nothing that's going to stop you. So here's the first wave. Just take out both the driver and the passenger. The driver's the guy who will plant the bombs, so he's the biggest threat, so I would always deal with him first. Make sure you keep an eye on your vehicle all the time, because there are thieving pedestrians that will sometimes just take your prize. And it's really annoying when that happens. Looks like a car's coming from this direction. You can just let them come straight to the entrance, because you will always see the driver come out and run towards the entrance to the casino to plant the bomb. Okay, the third and final wave are coming in the exclusive colour Brown Patriot. Be very careful not to kill the passengers this time. Leave them both alive. Only kill the driver, who's the one who's going to plant the bomb. So if I were you with this one, just let them come straight to the entrance, just like we have with the other waves. Concentrate now, because things can go very wrong if you don't. There we go, kill the driver, and now run away. Oh, get out of the way, you son of... Right, get to your vehicle, and drive down the alleyway. Make sure that these Sindako members follow you. They must follow you. So you can see on the radar they are following me. Eventually they'll come down the stairs. There we go. When they've come down the stairs, just quickly drive away through this archway, right to the end of the road. Stop, wait for them to come closer again. The reason you want to stay away, because they will keep shooting your car and you don't want it to get too damaged. And if you can, try and get both of them to come past the 9mm Mayhem alleyway. I find that gives you a better success of this next part, because this next part is pretty glitchy and you've got to be quite lucky to get the right outcome, even if you do this process perfectly. So now you're activating the volatile situation twice. So a mission duplication process, which gets really weird, wacky and glitchy. So I'd say this is the most unstable of the on mission 0 tasks by far. You get a whole load of cutscenes, and if you got the good outcome, it will say stop the truck bomb destroying the casino, and you'll get 2 markers on the map, 2 yellow markers. And you want to get to this marker as quickly as you can, the big marker, which is the one sticking out of the road. And what you have to do is you have to intercept the truck bomb and drive into the yellow marker as soon as the truck bomb arrives, not any sooner. So the truck bomb's on the way, which is the heavy exclusive colour navy blue Yankee, and the method to obtain that vehicle is very similar to this heavy conversion, interestingly enough. So what the game's doing is it's kind of replacing your vehicle with the heavy exclusive colour navy blue Yankee. So you can see on the radar it's almost here, don't go into the marker, until it comes to a halt, now. And if you do this, you'll have guaranteed to convert your vehicle into heavy form. The safety bar will be full, and your vehicle will be right here for you to drive away. And you'll see that it's in heavy form, it's absolutely incredible. Look at that, there you go. So what I would recommend doing now is, if you want to pass the mission once, get your converted vehicle back to the safe house as soon as you can. Get it in the garage, close the garage, restore the car, and then you can fail the next part of the mission. But if you don't do this, your car's going to vanish, so just be warned. This mission's tricky, and any vehicle that you convert to heavy form is automatically cursed or jinxed, whatever you want to call it. And you have to make sure you restore it in the garage first before the mission fails. It's a very strange mission, a volatile situation. Now I'll just put my bikes back in, be the easy part. This is the heavy, damage-proof, bulletproof, waterproof, superior handling PCJ 600, an absolute beast of a bike. And I got that using the bike crusher glitch conversion opportunity during this mission, which I've made a video about already. And you can convert any motorbike into damage-proof form. It's incredible. There we go. My vehicles are now saved in the garage. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to deal with this Sindaco member, let the next truck bomb, that will be the clone of the old one, let that destroy the casino, and then the mission will fail. No double percentage. So just let the truck bomb do its thing. You've passed the mission, but you've only passed it once. Whereas if you stop the truck bomb now, you've passed the mission twice, you'll get double percentage. So you might as well just wait at your safe house, just let the truck bomb do what it needs to do. You'll get a mission failure, and your heavy prize will still be in the garage waiting for you. So I'll just show you now that my car's in the garage, repaired. So now I'm going to wait for the mission to fail, even though I passed it already. On mission 0 is a really strange concept, and it's very difficult to explain it. But this is the second example of mission duplication. So now I failed the second instance of the mission, but I passed the mission anyway, no double percent. And I've got my heavy fireproof exclusive colour black Kuruma safe in the garage. Property testing time. Is my Kuruma still fireproof? Let's find out. Yes, it is. And is my Kuruma still heavy? I think it is. That wasn't a very good example. Let me try again. Yeah, definitely heavy, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Good luck if you're converting a vehicle into heavy form as well. Cheers and thanks for watching.